Okay, so I don't generally come on camera and talk like this, but I felt like it was necessary for me to just talk about a few things. I feel like I am completely surrounded by these religious, delusional people in my life right now, and if you are one of them, this small little talk is definitely for you. See, for most of my adulthood, I have always identified myself as an atheist, but see, lately I have come to a realization that I am not. I am not an atheist. I actually am an anti-theist. You see, it would be presumptuous of me to say that there is no purpose to the universe, or I cannot definitively say that there is no God. I cannot prove that. Right? But what I can, however, definitively say that I wouldn't want to live in an universe with one. And the reason I say this is, look, science, it tells us there is no objective meaning to the universe. There is no purpose, right? And religion does. I think that is why religion works. I mean, it gives you this sense of purpose. It gives you this sense of meaning to your lives, and science doesn't. And when science says that there is no purpose to the universe, does that mean that all our lives are meaningless? Well, absolutely not. It simply means that the purpose of our lives is what we make, right? We are not being told by some cosmic supernatural being or some sacred text on what to do. You see, on one hand, we have people who are working on things like human consciousness, artificial intelligence, andro-humanoid robots, gene editing, battle against climate change, future civilization on Mars and Moon and whatnot. And on the other hand, we have people who are spending so much time in interpreting the Bhagavad Gita and the Quran and the Bible. I mean, what is so special about these books? We should not waste our time trying to interpret what people wrote who didn't even know that dinosaurs have existed, or who didn't even know that the earth revolves around the sun, or evolution ever happened. Why should we try and interpret those ignorant medieval beliefs in the modern world where we actually understand things better? And then there are some people who will ask me, Bhushan, well then what is your belief system, or what do you believe in? And see, the point is, I don't believe in anything really. I really genuinely feel that faith is a dangerous thing and belief is the end of rationality. I have also heard people say things like, see, without religion, Bhushan, people will lose their morality and start committing crimes, right? So religion provides morality, basically, is what they feel. And the real question is how we can take these things like community, morality, or hope that religion provides, and use the real world to build them. But God, I mean, if you base your beliefs on myths and fictional legends, you will never take a rational action really. I mean, we need to understand that working together as a species is the only way to work, is the only way to move forward. We need morality based on rationality and not outdated religious beliefs. I would much rather accept an uncomfortable truth than accepting a comfortable lie. It is sad, but we are all going to die. It is uncomfortable. It is not nice that we are all going to die. We are not coming back. We've only got one shot at this. But rather than pretend that believing in God and singing prayers is somehow going to save our eternal souls and we will live forever somehow, why not just live our lives right now the way we want, because it is all you have. Famous magician and skeptic Penn Jillette, in his book God Knows, says the following: you may already be an atheist. If God, however you perceive him, her, or it, told you to kill your child, however God communicates with you, told you to kill your child, would you do it? If your answer is no, in my book you are an atheist. There is a doubt in your mind. Love and morality are more important to you than your faith. If your answer is yes, however, please reconsider.